Good morning. It is not cold in the studio as you look at these blankets in our laps. This is Heather Woods with the Pet Placement Center. And this little guy, if you can see him in my lap, is Kahlua, a 6-month-old kitten at the Pet Placement Center, and he has been so frisky this morning.
He has.
Heather and I are passing him around like a hot potato because he can't decide where he wants to be. Great to see you.
Good to see you.
So tell us the story of how you came to get Kahlua, because it's kind of a miraculous little story, I think.
Yeah, Kahlua was actually found on the side of the road by one of our partner vets, Tuxedo. And they saved him, brought him to us. We put him in foster until he was vaccinated. We have wonderful fosters that these kittens will go stay with for a few weeks, and then they come into the shelter and are ready to be adopted.
You can just imagine what it would be like to pass a kitten on the side of the road.
Oh, I can't imagine.
And what his life, could have become.
Right.
He is such a beautiful, healthy cat.
Those beautiful whiskers, they're white whiskers, those golden eyes, and he's very playful.
He's very playful.
He is. He has a buddy in the cat room, and those two play all day long. So,
we're going to see if we can nestle him in here a little bit and get him to calm down. It may or may not work. Talk a little bit about what y'all do then at Pet Placement Center, because you mentioned the fosters.
Yes.
And you mentioned just kind of the love and care, the vaccinations he's gotten. So when people come to adopt from you, you're able to tell them everything about the pet.
Everything that we have been informed of, yes, we're able to share that with their story and with the potential adopters, where they've been, where they've come from. Wonderful stories for them. They are vetted, fully vetted. All the animals are. We vaccinate, microchip, they're spay, neuter, rabies. Everything is up to date when they go home with you. Yep.
So y'all are having a big event this Saturday. It's a yard sale?
We are 9 to 2 this Saturday. Rain date would be Sunday. I believe David Carnes actually said it was supposed to rain more on Sunday, so we're looking for
David.
Yeah, we're looking for a good Saturday, David. Come on. So hopefully everything will go good in 9 to 2 at the shelter.
Fundraising is a big part of what y'all do. So you have got, I'm going to pass it to you since I've now gotten my turn with Kahlua. But y'all have got these calendars that you have for sale.
Yeah, $10 a piece. You can pick those up at the shelter. And there's animals that are in here. Some have been adopted. Some are available for adoption. We've got cats and dogs in here. This is the first time we've done a calendar in a while, and we're excited. Yeah, it's turned out really good.
And they're all animals that have been adopted from you, or they're currently up for adoption?
Some are currently up for adoption, and some have been adopted.
So talk a little bit about Kahlua.
Kahlua.
What kind of a home do you think he'd be best in?
He would be good in a home with other cats, because he's very friendly, very social. He loves to play,
He does like to play.
He does. He doesn't like a closed door. He will paw at the door relentlessly. He wants to be out with everybody else in the office.
He's very curious. Heather brought him in on this leash.
Yeah.
And every now and then
he would love to be off that leash.
He's trying to get out of it.
Yeah.
He keeps getting his one little hand underneath the harness.
Yeah.
But he was walking around the studio earlier, just kind of crouching along the cords. But he does not scratch.
No, he loves to make biscuits, and but no, he doesn't scratch at all. He's very loving and very talkative. He purrs, and he's just
and he's very observant.
He is.
He's taking all of this in. I know you probably don't like me very much, Kahlua, but he is taking all of this. And I'm going to try to give him to you.
Sure.
And we'll see if we can play follow the cat.
Yeah.
If you do want to try to let him get on the floor. I mean, look at his paws, his markings and everything. He's just beautiful. If people do find Heather, like the folks did at Vet2Go, where they found him on the side of the road, can anybody bring a pet to you, or how do you like to have that done?
We typically, like, if they hold on to that animal for a little while, because if it's a stray, that's the only issue. We don't know if it's a stray or is it somebody's pet. So that owner needs to do its best to try and hopefully reach out to the community through Facebook or posting lost posters to see if that the animal has been lost.
Yeah.
If there's an owner.
We're getting distracted because Kahlua is getting distracted in the studio. He is having a great time playing around, and he's doing right now?
He's looking at the camera.
He's looking at that camera, yep. All right, here's the information for Pet Placement Center. If you want to adopt Kahlua, if you want to come to their yard sale on Saturday, or if perhaps you want to buy a calendar and give back to their efforts there. It's the Pet Placement Center on Dayton Boulevard. There's their information on your screen. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
We have 2 victims. This was a brutal attack.